So the first thing I'll do is do a Google search. Let's just do, for example, plumbers in New York, just for this example. And it comes up the list of plumbers. Let's just pick one at random. What should we do? Over 30 years of experience. Let's just pick this one here and have a look what it comes up with. So now we have the website for this plumber. It doesn't really matter what service we use, but let's just take the website URL here and we'll copy that over into Google AI Studio. Okay, and then over and above that, we'll use this prompt which I've prepared already. So the prompt simply says, let me just copy that, put it here. Okay, so we've given the URL that we've looked up for a plumber, just a random plumber, and we're saying deep think this niche, identify the 3 biggest pain points customers have right now, and the blue ocean opportunity for a new service. Let's run that. Okay, there's the output. Right, so let's see what it's come up with. So all we've done at this stage is we've taken the URL and we've posted it into Google AI Studio with the prompt. And it's come up with the disaster restoration niche occupied by players like advanced generators, currently a red ocean, of reactive services, waiting for the disaster, fight for the insurance claim, the deep dive, customer pain points 2026, the insurance deductible trap. All of this has come from the research that Google AI Studio has done from a simple URL, looking at this niche and coming up with this complete breakdown. So what we'll do next is let's give the Google AI Studio some system instructions. And what I'll do is I'll give it exactly the same system instructions as I gave it in the last video. You can go back and look at that. I'll link it. I'll put a card at the top so you can go and see that if you've not seen it already. So let's put in here the system instructions. I'll copy and paste them. So we're saying to the AI, you are a master direct response copywriter with 20 years of experience. Your tone is bold, punchy, and uses the AIDA framework. Never use cliches like unlock your potential or dive in, focus on raw human emotion. And we'll give that a name. We'll just call it Copywriter for the sake of this demonstration. Okay, so let's do that. Then we'll go back to this. Now, bear in mind that the AI has already pulled all of this from the URL that we gave it. We'll now use another prompt, which I'll copy and paste into here, and we'll instruct it what to do. So we're saying now, using the master copywriter persona, which is the system instructions we put over here, write a problem agitation solution sales page for a new service that solves the #1 pain point. Use the 10 times productivity framework we discussed. Let's take that out because we've not used that in this example. So we're going to use the master copywriter persona that we put in the system instructions over here, and we're going to write a sales page for this information which we developed here. So let's run that now. And again, the system is thinking. So here we go. It's developing the sales page here. So let's just have a look at that, the output. So headline, your home is rotting and your insurance company is cheering. Great headline. You hear it, drip, drip, drip. It's 2 a.m, you're standing in half an inch of water in your kitchen, heart hammering against your ribs. You reach for the phone to call for help, but you freeze. So it goes into the problem. You're being held hostage by your own policy, the agitation, the silent killer under your feet, and the solution. So it's written a very effective sales page here for us, and that's step 2 of the process. Okay, now we've got our sales page. Let's move on to the exciting part and do some vibe coding. So for this, let's bring in Google Antigravity. I'll put a link on the screen. You can download it to your computer. And if you look on the right-hand side of Antigravity, here it says, ask me anything. So let's move that to one side. Let's first put in a prompt, actually. This is the prompt we'll use. And we'll just simply cut and paste it across into this window here. Okay, so the prompt we're using this time is take this copy and build a modern high converting landing page. Use a dark mode theme, include a lead capture form that sends data to a Google Sheet, and make it mobile responsive. So we're now going to tell Antigravity to build this landing page with a lead capture form and move the leads captured over to Google Sheets. While we're doing that, let's now copy all of this, which is our sales page. All right, let's copy that. Let's bring Antigravity back in again, and we'll copy our sales page in here, and then we'll set the AI running. So essentially what we're doing is we're telling Antigravity what we want: a landing page with a lead capture form that takes leads to a Google Sheet. So we take the copy and build this modern high converting landing page, and we're using the text that we previously generated to feed Antigravity. So this is stage 3 of the process, which is the actual vibe coding. So let's run that. And you'll see Antigravity going through the process. I'll pause the video and I'll come back to this once the complete process is done. Okay, so now we've run our prompt, let's review what we've got. So remember, we put the prompt over here from the information we developed before. This over here shows you where the process the AI has gone through to build this page for us. If you keep an eye on this as it's going through, it will probably ask you a couple of questions. Just answer yes or just say continue, or whatever is appropriate. It's actually telling you in this window everything that it's done. It produced a landing page implementation plan, goal description, tells you everything here about what it's doing for you, about the theme, the typography, the layout, lead capture, all of that, verification plan. It actually automatically tests itself to see if everything is working properly. This manual verification, it checks all of that for you. Visual fidelity, responsiveness, or different viewpoint sizes, form submission. It does a mock form submission test. Okay, so that's everything completed. It's run it, it's built the landing page. Now to see the landing page, if I go over here to where it says index HTML, or if I look down here, it says index HTML, that's where it runs from. Here's all the other code that's needed to run this, but it's the index HTML we're interested in. So let's open that. And this is all the code that Antigravity has built for us here. So all we simply do now to see the landing page complete is click Run and Debug. And here is a landing page that we built. So let's have a look at that. Advanced DRI, which was the company whose website we initially looked up. Your home is rotting and your insurance company is cheering. You hear it drip, drip, drip. It's 2 a.m. It's bringing some of the copy here. You're thinking about $5,000 deductible. See the problem. Clicks us down to here. What I would do here is quickly go in and edit this because it's put in the problem, the agitation, and the solution, but that's not a problem. We can quickly edit that. You've paid your premiums for years, you did the right thing, but now that disaster has finally knocked on your door, we realize the truth. Your insurance policy isn't a safety net, it's a cage. Excellent copy, nice buttons here, nice bits of copy here that highlight. The silent killer under your feet, as I say, just take out the agitation here. While you hesitate, the clock is screaming. Water doesn't wait for your next paycheck. Really, really powerful copy in the landing page here. Some little boxes down here, 0 deductible recovery, 24/7 digital entry, all the things you need on a landing page. And of course at the bottom, don't wait for the puddle, only 50 new households accepted per quarter to ensure immediate emergency response. And here's a form, you put your name, your email and your phone number and click the apply for the deductible shield program. Now protect your equity. Obviously just change this copyright down here to the current date, but everything there, and this form here will feed back into a Google Sheet and capture the prospect's name, email and phone number automatically, all done with no coding, just by talking instructions or putting instructions into the AI and telling it what to build for you.